What's going on, everybody? David here, back with another video. So we're going to talk about Trump's tweet yesterday. He was tweeting about direct payments. So we're all interested in these direct payments, these stimulus checks. So that's what we're going to talk about. But first off, if you guys could hit that like button, I really appreciate it. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe to the channel. We do daily videos on stimulus checks as well as live streams on the weekends. So subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, and check us out. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So Trump put out a tweet yesterday, and the tweet went something like this. I am directing Steven Mnuchin to get ready to send out direct payments in the amount of $3,400 for a family of 4 for all Americans. And then he went on to say that the Democrats are the ones that are holding this up. So it's kind of I'm directing Steven Mnuchin to get ready, which really means nothing, right? Like, you're directing someone to get ready. Okay. To get ready to do something, but you're not directing them to actually do it. So that's beside the point, but you guys understand, and the president, I think, now understands he does not have the power to just send out direct payments. And you know, if President Trump had the power to send out direct payments, he would have done it a long time ago, right? So he doesn't have that power. It's with Congress. And so by him even putting this tweet out, it doesn't really mean anything. And I have a problem with the president tweeting about stuff that he should really be sitting down with people and negotiating about. Why are you putting out this tweet? You should be face to face with Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer and fighting for the American people and getting these direct payments. And this is something, I don't know why he's avoiding doing this. Maybe he doesn't think he can get it done, and it will hurt his reputation as the deal maker. But that's what a lot of people voted for Trump for. The fact that he was a businessman and that he can get deals done. And we know there's gridlock in Congress. We know that already. There's gridlock in government in general. It takes a long time to get things done. But when you come in and you say, I'm the deal maker, and then you don't make any deals, and there's plenty of examples of not making deals. Obamacare, Mexico paying for the wall in general. There's so many things where deals didn't get made. And this is probably the biggest deal that we're ever going to face and need to get resolved. But at this point, it clearly looks like he does not want to do anything with this. He just wants to tweet, which is, I mean, it's sad. It really is. Because I personally don't think anything is going to get done until you have Mitch McConnell and President Trump at the table. And the reason that I'm saying that is because that's when they'll feel the pressure. They need to feel that pressure in order to do something. Right now, they don't really feel it because they can always kind of just use Steven Mnuchin and Mark Meadows as like the scapegoats. They couldn't get it done with the Democrats. But the reality is, if he was sitting at the table, if President Trump was sitting at the table, he would have to get something done because he's going to have to walk out there and talk to the American people and explain to the American people why the deal couldn't get done. So we'll see where this goes. There was a reporter after he tweeted this in his press conference. A reporter asked him, why don't you just come to the table with Democrats? You say you're a deal maker. Why don't you get the deal done? And he didn't answer the question. He kind of went off onto something else. Trump has a way of doing that where he'll just say a little bit and then he'll just start talking about something else, and it's a completely different story. So yeah, I just find it really interesting. And we'll have to see what happens next. I still think that Donald Trump should be called to the carpet by Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer. They should be the ones saying, look, we're not going to do a deal until President Trump and Mitch McConnell show themselves in the room, face to face. This is how it needs to work, face to face. And that's how deals are made. That's how things are done, period. Let me give you an example. If someone wants to borrow money from me, I'm going to want them to come to me directly and ask me to borrow money. I'm not going to want to hear from their surrogates or their friends or what have you. I want them to come directly to me and ask me to borrow money or to negotiate something with me. I don't want to hear it secondhand. There are a variety of reasons why I don't want to hear it secondhand. And when it comes to negotiating, if I'm buying a car, I'm doing things like that, I want to make sure I'm talking to the person that has the power to make that happen. I don't want to talk to other people, because if you have somebody in the middle, then guess what? They might be trying to cut themselves in a little bit of a commission or something for getting something done. Now, they might not have I'm going to have my best interests at heart always, because it's about me if I'm buying a car and things like that, right? So I want to make sure I'm in that room. So in a situation like this, I think Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer really need to push, hey, they need to be in the room. They need to be in the room. We need to discuss it with them. And if things break down from there, then they break down from there. At least you know you're talking to the top people that have the power and authority to make this stuff happen. So I will give Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer credit. They're actually coming in and negotiating. They're in the room. But Mitch McConnell and President Trump are not in the room. And that is continuing to be a problem. And so we'll see where it goes. Right now we're looking at, they're on recess right now. And we have the Democratic National Convention starting next week. And then we have the Republican National Convention starting the week after that. And so they're going to be pretty busy. So we're probably not going to see much going on until, we might not see it until they come back from recess, which will be September 8th. Around that time, we might see stuff start to pick back up. But then you have other things going on. They're going to have to do the budget talks. That's going to be something. So we're going to have other things that are just going to be popping up. And so that could potentially put us in a situation where it gets pushed off even further. I don't know. I mean, this is crazy, because I don't think anyone thought we would be waiting this long. But unfortunately, we are waiting this long for another stimulus package. And so we'll see where it goes from there. But I want to know what you guys think. What do you guys think about this? Do you think the president should be tweeting this stuff out? Or do you think he should actually be in the room talking with Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer? At the very least, talk to him on the phone. At the very least. But none of that is happening right now. None of that. So what do you guys think about that? Let me know down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more. And I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.